So you guys really seem to like these firework assortment videos that I do where I unbox everything and then go shoot it all off. Last time we did the max value assortment by Dominator Fireworks, and that was $28. This one here is by Shogun Fireworks. As you can see, it's called the Sun Assortment, and this is 40 bucks. So we'll look at some of those differences. I know it's only like a $12 difference in price, but spending that extra $12, you can see you get some larger cakes. I know in the last assortment it was mainly fountains, but here we've got quite a few aerials, it looks like. And that's just kind of the standard for all of these firework assortments. You know, the more you pay, the more you get, especially larger items like this. We did not have this one in the last assortment. So a little more on these firework assortments that are less than $100. You know, this is stuff that you're gonna have fun with during the 4th of July with all the family and kids. Not necessarily using this for a display, just kind of to have some fun here and there until you do the big stuff at night. We are gonna shoot these off at night anyway, but on the 4th of July, you're really after like 500-gram cakes, shells, and all that fun stuff. This is more just to buy some time. So without any further ado, let's get this firework assortment opened up. You can see I just cut the plastic here. There's never usually stuff under this, but I always check. I've been doing that since I was a kid. You know, you open up this little flap here on the top, and I always hope there's more fireworks in there, but generally there's not. And if we can get that open even, yeah, check it out. Just nothing there. It'd be cool if there was some hidden firecrackers there. So moving on with the unboxing, really curious to see what this is. It's just this tiny little box. So check it out. This is a Starball contribution. And what that is, so it says spins upward, emits flame and sparks, spins on ground. The spins upward part is always interesting. I know what these do. I've actually lit off quite a few of these on the channel before, but let's get it open for you and show you what it is in case you didn't know. So you open that up and it looks like a giant cherry bomb, but it's not. It spins around on the ground, pops up into the air, and there's some sparks that come out of the top like a fountain. Next item is a 100-gram cake. This is really cool looking. Look at how small this is. Like in comparison to the Starball here, this is literally like a mini 100-gram cake. So check it out. Fuse is right here on the side. Let's get that little tape off to show you right there. It's called Twinkling Star, 7 shots, and there's your performance right there. Pretty cool. Looks like we have a similar item here. This one is called Blue Stars, and I don't know if these are going to include breaks or if it's more like a comet effect where it just shoots one singular star up into the air. But there is your performance. So it emits showers of blue stars, then shoots up blue stars with crackling high up into the sky. So this might have a fountain in it as well. And I'm going to be willing to bet that it does because the fuse is on the top, and normally with these aerials it goes right into the bottom. This tape here in the middle is kind of messing me up, so I'm just going to get rid of that right away. Next item here is a classic. Check it out. This is the 48-shot color pearl. You see these things all the time on their own at fireworks stores. You can just buy this thing by the piece. They make larger ones too, but pretty much it's just a 48-shot Roman candle, if you will, except the difference is instead of putting it in a long tube like that, they put them in their own little tubes inside of the cake. So definitely a classic. Next one up is the Shogun Dancing Butterfly. So this thing emits showers of sparks, spins on ground, and it's flammable. I think this is going to be pretty similar to the Tasmanian Devils by Black Cat Fireworks. They pop out some jumping jacks, and sometimes you'll get this thing to fly up in the air. It's pretty cool when it works. Then we've got the Friendship Fountain. I'm not really a fan of these box fountains, and I'll show you why. I try to bring it up every time I do an assortment because you only get one fountain in there. And I always think it'd be cool if we got a cluster, they were all fused together. Now this one here is another classic, just like the color pearl. This is the Junior Cuckoo Fountain. You see these things all the time. You can buy these individually or they're found in assortments like this too. But basically just a whistling fountain. It looks like we got a handful of these ground bloom flowers, but you'll see here it says crackling. So ground bloom flower with crackling. So it kind of acts like a mini pack of firecrackers. When you light that, it spins around. These are actually a lot of fun. And believe it or not, there was another one hiding here behind this guy. So it looks like we get 5 of those in total. This one here is the largest item in the assortment. It is red and blue, shoots flaming balls. How many shots is this thing? It doesn't even say. That's kind of odd. It just says this side up. Obviously it's a cake. You know, it doesn't have weight to it though, so I'm really curious to see how big these tubes are. Oh, they're decent. So that's just red and blue. I don't know if we're gonna get breaks in there or not, but extremely light for a 200-gram cake is what I believe they're going for there. These are Pop Pops. A lot of people refer to these as Pop-Its, but these are not the ones by TNT. You just throw those on the ground and they pop. Then we got everybody's favorite here, the 25-shot Saturn missile battery. This I would consider another classic. You gotta have these things on the 4th of July, even if it's just one of them. Now you guys see that little pack of punks right here? I think that's super cool because when you're lighting these items, you're probably not doing them all at once. So the fact that they give you more than one of these is pretty cool. You can actually sit there with one of these and it'll burn for about 2 hours, which is crazy. So if you wanted to stretch this stuff out all day, you could totally just keep these things going left and right. And you walk up to your firework if you want to light one, you just touch it to the tip of your fuse. Pretty cool stuff. And it looks like you get a pack of 5 of them. Now I'm really curious about this paper here in the bottom of the assortment. It looks like a label for a 500-gram cake. I don't know why that is in here. Maybe just to add some depth or color to the back of the assortment. But that's kind of strange. This is the first time I've ever seen that. Shoots 30 red and green stars up to 20 meters. Wow. Okay, so this is like a Vulcan 500-gram cake. If anybody knows what this firework is, definitely let me know. Send me a link in the comments. Kind of curious. And then we're getting down there to the bottom of the assortment where you'll notice we got a couple of larger 200-gram style cakes. This is blue stars with reports. So this one should have some sort of break, but it's also a fountain. See the fuse coming in on the top? That's how I always tell. But a lot of times it'll actually say here emits showers of sparks, and that means you're gonna have a fountain before it goes up in the air. Then we've got the Desert at Night, which is another classic. Look at this tape. I'm just gonna put that around the label, keep it together. So that's the Desert at Night performance right there. Like I said, another classic. This is kind of like a hybrid, just like the last one, where you get a fountain and aerial shots. Not sure if we're gonna get breaks, but really hope we do, because for the price point here, I'd love to give this assortment a good review. Then it looks like this is the last cake in the assortment. This is Color Dancing Balls, 19 shots. I don't know how they fit 19 shots in this little guy. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, those are some pretty small tubes. So my guess is this is gonna be a lot like the Color Pearl right here, but maybe it's a little more aggressive or the colors are a bit more vivid, but check that out. So that's another little cake. Then we got this fountain here on the bottom. This is called the Happiness Fountain. It emits showers of sparks, and I believe this has a crackling finale. I used to light these off all the time. In Minnesota, where I grew up, these things would kind of have the same effect as a firecracker at the end when it pops out the crackling stars. So I was a big fan of these growing up. Now this is really random, but check it out. They just threw this in with the assortment. You get one of these aerial spinners, and it looks like this is called something wasp. I can't read that other word. But yeah, just your classic aerial spinner. It's too bad that we don't get a pack of these. I think we definitely had some room in there for a pack, but either way, for 40 bucks, I'm gonna say this is gonna be generally a quiet firework assortment, minus this one. But if these cakes over here do not have breaks, then this would be great for a backyard show, especially if you live in a neighborhood, because I know the Color Pearl and probably this one are not gonna have breaks, and they're not really that loud. So you could get by with doing this in a neighborhood and not have to worry about making the neighbors upset, minus this one though. That one makes a bit of a racket. So without any further ado, we're gonna take all these fireworks outside and shoot them off. All right, so I put some of the smaller items in this flimsy little bag here, so let's go ahead and... Shut up. He's got a mic now, so you can actually hear him when he comments.
Let's go.
Oh, geez. We got the ground bloom crackling. Let's see what that does. We're gonna try to toss it away from the other fireworks. Shouldn't be too crazy. Nice. That was like the best one of those that I've done. We're gonna take a look at this star ball contribution.
Tomato.
You got the tomato. It's like a mini cherry bomb, but it spins around. It should be kind of cool. I fused up a whole bunch of these ones. All right, that wasn't as great as I remember it, but now I guess we've got the flying saucer aerial spinner.
Nice.
Let's see what that does. Should fly quite a distance These newer ones love to take off, so make sure you can capture that. Oh, look at that. Woo! Completely sideways. Nice little crackling there at the end. We've still got, I think, 4 of these crackling ground blooms left, yeah.
Nice. Light them all. I'm
gonna light all 4 of them. There we go. Let's get all the fuses in a little pile. It's kind of chilly out here tonight.
Yeah, guys, it's cold.
It's like 20 degrees in April. It's almost May.
Yeah, it's almost May. Ooh, that's nice.
Wow. Whoa!
Ooh, there we go.
Nice.
Yeah, we've been watching the weather all day trying to do this.
Oh,
and
yeah.
It was supposed to be like no wind, kind of warm, but
yeah,
it's a tiny breeze and it's very cold.
Well, there's another winter storm coming in, so it's gonna be another foot of snow, guys.
Yeah, another foot of snow.
This is the Junior Cuckoo fountain. We'll just kind of do that one on its own. It's just a fountain, nothing crazy.
It's gonna light your other ones.
I hope not. Oh, yeah, we gotta get back. Let's go ahead and get this the friendship fountain out of the way. This one kind of sucks. We've lit these before, remember?
Yeah, I think I do.
Yeah, they're not anything special. The glitter is nice, but
no, that's cool, man. I like those.
I'll grab that other one while I'm at it.
Actually, that's my favorite one.
You like that? You like the golden shower. You don't like the friendship.
Yeah, the golden shower one's my favorite.
So this is the dancing butterfly. I think it's gonna be like that one from Black Cat, the Tasmanian devil or whatever it's called. Here we go. Should be kind of cool. See, the jumping jacks didn't even spin. They were supposed to pop out. But here goes the happiness fountain. We're trying to get rid of some of the smaller stuff first before we do the aerials. Here goes the happiness fountain.
Ooh, there we go.
Yeah, that little crackle at the end is kind of like a pack of firecrackers. We've got the Twinkling Star. This is actually a cake. You think you can get this one, Cade?
Yeah.
All right.
I think I can.
Hopefully it doesn't tip over. I don't know about this one. It's pretty small, so hopefully it doesn't tip. It's gonna go way up there.
Oh. Yeah, I got it.
Got it.
Don't test me.
I just hope it doesn't tip and kill us both. Nice glitter at the end.
That went pretty high for how tiny this little thing is.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, it's kind of like a neighborhood-friendly firework too. It doesn't make much noise. What is this one? Blue stars with report.
Okay.
Let's kind of get that in the ground a little more. I don't know if this one's gonna have brakes or what, but we'll see what happens.
It's gonna report us directly to the police. Oh.
It's gonna go up.
Caught me
just in a minute. Okay. Some crackling stars. Whoa!
Oh,
it tipped! Look out, Cade. Okay.
One went right by our faces.
We survived. It went over there somewhere. We're good. Let's take a look though. So it's a bit longer. You got to stabilize these things, otherwise they're going to tip like that. That's crazy. I did not think it was going to tip. Obviously on these next ones we'll be a bit more careful, but I do really want to see this this red and blue. And the reason I'm going to light this now, I was going to save this for the finale, but the reason I'm going to do it now is because we're going to need this big box to stabilize the other ones. So let's go ahead and see red and blue. This one's going to go straight up right away. Oh, it's a comet. Okay, nice. I was wondering. So you get a blue mine to a red star with silver tail. So it is a red, white, and blue cake. Pretty nice.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah, and the blue stars are like flying fish. They kind of scatter a little bit. I don't think any of these items are going to have a break. I guess if I had to decide, it would be this one.
What's that one called?
This is the Color Dancing Balls, 19 shots. I guess, I mean, we'll try it, but I don't think it's gonna break. I think it's just gonna be stars. So let's go ahead and try out this mini 19 shotter. It's actually the heaviest one in the whole assortment, so let's see what happens. Okay, they're just bigger stars, I guess. Still kind of cool though.
Ooh, missed one.
So now we're gonna try this little guy. I'm afraid this will tip, so we're gonna stabilize this one too, but this is blue stars. I don't know, none of these really have brakes. And I guess that's kind of a good thing if you guys are living in neighborhoods where you don't wanna piss off the local Karen. But yeah, check it out, let's see what happens. So you get that little fountain at first, but then it's gonna go up in the air. Oh. Okay, it does make a bit of noise.
It's not bad.
Not too bad though. Like, you could totally do that in your backyard.
Yeah.
Nobody's calling the cops. What is this thing? So, this one here is the Desert at Night.
We are in a desert at night.
we literally are, yeah.
Look, desert.
Yeah.
Can't see that far. Oh, snow.
All right, we're gonna try to put all 4 of those together so this one doesn't tip, because the last one that tipped was this one. This is the same size and weight. So let's see what happens. It's gonna start off as a fountain, but then go up in the air. And I'm pretty sure we're not getting brakes here either. It is a nice little fountain. It's really bright. Not too shabby.
Not terrible.
So these last 2 we're gonna do at the same time since they're both classics. We have the 25-shot Saturn missile battery and the 48-shot Color Pearl. I haven't seen a lot of people shoot these together, so let's see what they look like when shot at the same time. Hopefully I can get the fuses. Here we go. It's okay if you missed that.
Oh yeah, those are everywhere.
So, I didn't even think about that, but yeah. So the problem there was that the Saturn missile batteries are going to go a lot higher than the Color Pearl. But anyway, for a $40 assortment, we actually had one item left. I don't know where it is. Right here. So we still had the poppets. I'm just going to jump on these because that will be the last item in the assortment. Here we go. Yeah, that did not work like I thought it would. Okay, anyway, for 40 bucks, decent deal. We didn't get any brakes, and I've had assortments for $60 that have a ton of 200-gram cakes in them with brakes. I'm gonna say it was a decent deal, like if you're just trying to have fun with the family, but it doesn't really impress Cody B or Cade.
No.
Yeah.
Might as well just go buy 40 bucks worth of firecrackers and
yeah, no kidding.
find some bullfrogs or something.
Shove them up, bullfrogs. He comes back to you to fix him. You win twice, brother. We'll see you next time.